Here in Germany, opposition lawmakers have failed in their attempt to halt the reported sale of battle tanks to Saudi Arabia. The sale was not officially confirmed by the government, but Chancellor Merkel's inner cabinet, the National Security Council, is reported to have approved it last week. Saudi Arabia is thought to be paying about 2 billion euros for some 200 Leopard battle tanks. Resolutions put forward by opposition parties trying to stop the deal were defeated in Parliament today. Critics argue the tanks could be used against protesters and point to Saudi Arabia's recent military intervention in neighboring Bahrain. They also accuse the government of breaching its own rules on arms deals. Let's go over to our correspondent, Simon Young, who's standing by for us right now. Simon, was this vote strictly along party lines today, and what did lawmakers have to say about this very controversial sale?
Well, it was a fairly acrimonious debate, but in the end, even though there are those among the government parties who were very critical of this deal, party discipline held sway and the opposition motion to cancel it was rejected. But of course, this wasn't only a debate about this specific sale, it's also about the government's procedures. The opposition wants the government to inform Parliament more fully in these cases, and perhaps not to give every sensitive detail, but at least to outline its foreign policy aims. Perhaps surprisingly, the government, in the guise of the defence minister, defended its policy of secrecy. It said these things are always handled secretly. It's sufficient to inform Parliament in the form of a report in a year or two's time. So you had the bizarre spectacle of the minister defending a deal that he's not actually willing to confirm is going ahead.
Are we beginning to see a shift in Germany's arms sales to the region?
Well, the German government has sold arms to Saudi Arabia before, but never anything as deadly as these tanks. It says, really, this is about the defending Saudi Arabia and bolstering a bulwark against the threat perceived from Iran. Of course, what that really suggests is that the shift, if there is one, has perhaps been in the position of the Israeli government, since it's inconceivable that Germany would have given the green light to a defence deal of this kind without at least the acquiescence of that key ally in the region.
Simon, thanks so much for the analysis.